Welcome back to Cozy Acres. Uh, yeah, we're working on a deep think, my supercomputer. And the reason I'm sipping on that 50 grand, 50 grand. I wish I had 50 grand. $50 bottle of champagne is because I'm a pro se litigant, and this is my celebration, filing my third tort case. And that's for another day. But anyway, one of these days I'll tutor y'all. But it's not, legal advice, because that's, I can't give you legal advice because that's illegal. Anyway, yeah, whatever. But I'm working on the bottle, so we'll get there eventually. But anyway, back to deep think. All right, so don't whatever Nate Dogg tells you. No, I did this all myself because I'm just as smart as that dude, and I'm just and I know about computers just as much as he does. It's just that I'm a little more ancient, like I'm saying. Like my first computer was a IBM clone DOS system with floppies and all that. So yeah, I'm old school, but yeah, I can get updated. But see, yeah, so I ran all these stupid cables, and I put the power supply where it's supposed to go, you know. And yeah, no, and whatever you hear about from Nate Dogg, don't believe him. Trust your Kozaker guy. Anyway, so I got it all in, and Nate Dogg wants me to watch some, I don't know, 12-hour video about motherboards and pins and where all the cables go and all that stuff. And just in case you fry it, yeah. So, I know Nate Dogg, and if he screwed up, well, he's the one to blame. So it ain't me. So if he messed this shit up and it burns up, it's all on him. It ain't me. And hell, I'm kind of guy like, damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead. So I got it plugged here. I got the cables in. Yeah, and I got her all plugged in with my nice new. Oh, ain't that nice glow? Yeah, that's my power supply. Yeah, and my surge protector. Anyway, and then I got my monitor all hooked up. It's on, yeah. So I'm gonna fire this baby up, and if it burns, it burns, baby. So let's see what we got here. Fire away, fire in the hole. Yeah, nothing. Wow, Nate Dogg, you screwed me, buddy. Ah, well, I guess we'll come back and try this again. Alrighty, goodbye. Okay, I got something. I get the fan blowing. I got a light on the motherboard, but I have nothing on the keyboard. Seems to be like it's a dead thing. Huh. Okay, we'll be back. So, welcome back to Cozy Acres. Computer build, yeah. My Nate Dogg nephew, almost Doc, yeah, kind of put the hood on me with this build. When you're building a computer, you kind of want compatibility. Yes. So the board that he got for me works with Gen 3 processors. And yeah, and he got me a Gen 4 processor. But But yeah, it's okay if you upgrade the BIOS. I mean, but you need another CPU to do that. And I ain't got another CPU, and I ain't going down to somebody's shop and then all this hassle and stuff try to get a BIOS. I mean, that motherboard he ordered for me is not compatible. It's a bad mother. It's not going to work for that processor. And I like stuff that works right out of the box, you know? It's just like relationships. Me and my wife, we've been together for over 36 years now. And because we were compatible right out of the box. It's because we were better together. And the problem was this board and that processor wasn't better together because they didn't work. So you got to get stuff right out of the box. Yeah. And so see that thing right there? That is Stone Age stuff. Yeah, that's I built this one. I got it off Tiger Direct back in the day. It's even got the Darth Vader look to it, you know, kind of thing. Anyway, so as I built this thing, and Nate was probably you know, just a teenager. He wasn't even. He was probably playing with his Arduino stuff and you know little programming thises and that's. But you know, the big dogs like me, we's already doing it. Yeah, I building computers and stuff. You know, I got the memory, I got the processors and all that, and they advise you. You know, they say this is compatible, and I trusted them. And you know what? It worked right out of the box. No problems. This thing didn't. But so what I had to do. So Nate was trying to save me $60, but he bought me $1,000 worth of heartache and trouble, because I don't like that stuff, you know. I like stuff that works right out of the box, you know. So if you got a relationship that's not working right out of the box, and you want to try to update your BIOS of your boyfriend, good luck with that. Or your woman, yeah. Find someone that works for you, works with you. Because we're good friends. Me and my wife, we've always been good friends. And we're good lovers. So that's the key to a relationship. Right off the bat. And I even wrote a story. And it's about Prince Timothy and Princess Jennifer. And it's called The Easterlings. And it's going to be free for 5 days leading up to Easter on Amazon. So you can go to Amazon and Google it or search for it. They do bury it, so if you quote The Easterlings in there, you'll get all kinds of crap. But it's there, and you can also maybe search under M.L. Fuzzy Bottom. That's my pen name for the book, you know, because you know bunnies have fuzzy bottoms. Yeah, right. So anyway. So it's basically a freebie if you download it. Then it's on Kindle, but if you have Kindle and you have the you subscribe to the service, you can get it for free. I think too. I have that, so where if you get all their books, it's one of theirs. But anyway, and the story is about a wizard and a prince and a bunny. Well, the wizard becomes a bunny, and then a Prince Timothy and a Jennifer and sort of the moral of the story is, you know, sometimes you end up with the prince, and sometimes you end up with the dumb bunny, and sometimes you end up with the dumb bunny who's a prince. So, you know. That's life, you know. You gotta roll with the punches and all that stuff. So anyway, so I had to tear the damn board apart, and now I got a new board. It's a X570 SRS Elite AX, and this works with Gen 4. And it's kind of stupid. The box says 5 on it, but this is a Gen 4 processor. So anyway. I'm going to get this fixed up and get it in the computer, and then we'll go from there. And I got my parrot Pearl with me today, as usual. Say hi, Pearl. Say hi. Arg. Say arg. Come on, Pearl. Well, she'll speak eventually. She's gonna be a big parrot. That's what they told me at the pet store. Okay, so I'll be back in a little bit. Goodbye. 5 hours later. Yeah. We're back here at Cozy Acres, y'all. And, finally got the supercomputer back together. Big thank here. The one that Nate Dogg, spec'd me out, except for the board. I picked that sucker out because the other one just wasn't compatible with the CPU. I'll never let him live that down. But you know, he's young, and you know, he'll know. I'm his first customer, basically, as far as the computer build goes. You know, you just gotta know what your customer wants, and this customer wanted compatibility. Also, he wanted little bells and whistles. I'm like, hey Nate, where's the fancy lights, the glowing stuff? You know, the fans, and all I got was a bunch of two black fans. I mean, come on. I mean, I like the bells and whistles just like anybody else, you know. You know, bells, whistles, and colored lights, and even flashing ones, even though they kind of give me a seizure. But you know, not all seizures are bad. Like some of them are good. Like if you're seizing some property from a settlement or so. So you know, seizures ain't all bad. But anyway, so I got the board all back together and the computer, and I plugged everything in where I think it goes. And I put some fancy lights in there, or fancy fans in there. I wanted to shove 6 of them in there, but it won't all fit. I guess I got a small case. And then I got some other lights too. So let's give her a fire up and see what's happening. Oh. Nada. I don't have anything. Jeez. Wow. Okay, well let me see what I got going on here. Hold on. 2 more hours later. Well, I figured out what I was doing wrong. So, and if you ask me, I ain't gonna tell you, okay? You know, I was stupid. It was stupid. And even the old man has his days. You know what I'm saying? So. There we go. Lights, camera, action. Ooh, the glow. And then we need some fans, huh? That's crazy, yeah. So we got the CPU fan cooking, and the graphics card. Oh yeah, we got video. We got compatibility. How's that? Let's see. Burn up. Oh, switch mode. Button speed. Play. So we should have some fans going. Yeah, we got that fan going. Yeah, there you go. It's nice pretty lights. I'll have to play with the lights to find out what's what, you know. But anyway, so I'm going to try to load this puppy up with some software and then go from there. I think this will be the end of the build for big think. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for Cozy Echoes at this time, and Pearl's in bed, and I'll probably be heading to the sack here in a little while. So good night, everybody, and just remember there ain't no free lunch, and dreams are never free. Goodbye. So one last cut on this build for Deep Head Think, my supercomputer. I figured it out, what's going on with the lights. You gotta have all 6 of the fans hooked up. It don't work with just 4, so I had to install the other 2 fans. And it's working just fine. As you can see, it's looking pretty cool. Yeah. And then it's got this remote that you can change the lighting color wise, whatever turns you on, trips the trigger. And then it's got fan speed and auto, and with those six fans going on, you can really feel the breeze in here. Anyway, so that's it for the supercomputer build. Thank Nate Dogg for hooking me up with this awesome rig, this sick computer. Oh, my focus is like going crazy. Alrighty, well, that's all for Cozy Echoes. And remember, dreams are never free, and there ain't no freaking free lunch in this world, folks. Goodbye.